Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today, I'm just going to quickly show you guys how I contour and highlight. This was requested, so yeah, request some videos so y'all can see it. But anyways, I'm just going to quickly walk you guys through it. If you have any comments, please comment below so I can, interact with you guys. Like and make sure to subscribe. I wanted to be able to talk to you guys and walk you through it and just kind of explain certain things and what I'm doing, just so it's a little easier to follow along. I know I'm used to doing that talk through in my videos, the voiceover I mean, but not today. What I did right now is actually the steps that I take when I'm doing my makeup. I like to do my eyes, put on my lashes, put on my foundation, and then I get to the highlighting and contouring stage. And that's the best part. Like, that's the part where every girl's in the bathroom like dancing it out, because you start looking better and better as you continue, So this is the most exciting part for me. I love contouring and highlighting. Like, it just solidifies the look of your makeup, for real. The first thing that I usually do is I like to just use my concealer first. So I just put my concealer I guess around the T-zone area and on under my eye. I make kind of like a triangular shape. Let me reintroduce my favorite product. I always show this in every video. This is my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in color NC45. I literally use this for everything. If you watch all my videos, this is in all of them. You take this, and then you have your trusty little, why am I forgetting the name? Beauty blender. Oh, okay, you got your beauty blender, and you're gonna put a little bit of the product on there. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm not sure. But yeah, so make sure your beauty blender is also a little damp as well, just because it kind of makes the application a little smoother. But I just like to put a little bit on here just so I can just dab it onto the spots of my face that I know I'm going to be highlighting. So as you can see, it's going to be under eye, below the chin there, near the nose. I don't know what to call that, but like on either side of the nose. And then I'm going to do a nice thin line on the bridge of my nose. And I'm running out of product, so I'm just going to put a bit more. And this part is just going to go on my forehead. Okay, so I've already started blending, so basically that was the next step. So once you've got a little bit of product on the parts of the face that you're going to be working on, you're just then going to blend it out. I kind of like to dab it in. It looks a little neater, and I find that if you're like wiping it into place, it's kind of taking off the product as well. So dab it in. I just find that as an oily girl, the MAC concealer has been the best concealer that I've ever used. Okay, this looks cute. So it's coming together. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can see it in my mirror. It's coming together. I've highlighted the spots that I want to really kind of brighten, and that is what I do first. So we're going to go on to the next step, and this is going to be adding my translucent powder. I kind of do things in a weird order, but it works for me. So I know some people usually do this like after they've done the contouring and everything, but I do it before. So this is just going to be to set the concealer, and what I like to use is my fave Mercier powder. When I run out of this, my life is like meaningless. Honestly, it is the best setting powder I've ever used. Never gonna change. Never. So you gotta shake it a little bit just to make sure that The powder sits up at the top. I don't want to drop this, so I'm just going to show you guys a little bit. It's got kind of like an off-white eggshell color, which is good. You don't want it to be like too white. I feel like that's a really weird look. Again, use your beauty blender. You're just tapping a little bit in there to get some of the powder on that blender. And we're just gonna basically go over the concealer that we put on our face. So this is just to set the concealer. Like, are y'all seeing this already? Like, I'm already feeling it. I'm very excited. So yeah, that's it. Basically, right here looking all weird, but it's gonna look wonderful in the end. So just keep watching. So that was step 2. So step 1, concealer. Step 2, you're gonna use translucent powder to set that concealer. And now we're moving on to step 3, and this is contouring. What I used to contour with Fenty Beauty, okay? The match stick, it's the matte skin stick, and this is in color espresso. Guys, this thing is just, oh, like, it's the best product I've ever used. I love Rihanna's stuff, and because of this, I'm most likely gonna go get more. So I'm just gonna walk you guys through how I contour with my face. Typically, I am such a basic contourist, I guess you could say, because I don't do any of those jaw things or whatever. It's going to be up to you and what you want to highlight on your face, how you want to structure your face. You get to choose. So typically what I like to do to my face is my nose gets a little smaller. I'm highlighting the cheekbones, and then of course I've got some on the temples there, and that's it. I don't do anything else here. I don't know, I don't feel like I really need it, and it always looks kind of awkward when I try to do it, so we ain't gonna do that. So this is the top of your ear. You're basically gonna start here and make a line. Make sure your line is not going like all the way down here. Again, that's your prerogative, everybody's different. I personally don't like my contour to go all the way here because then it just doesn't blend properly. I like to stop it like halfway, and then I blend it down so it looks less sharp down here, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm at the top of my ear, and I'm going downwards. Like that. Can you guys see that? So that's the line that I made. Okay, and see, it's not going all the way down, but I did that on purpose. And then you're gonna go to the temple area. It's not really showing too well for me, but you know, I put one small line here, another small line on this side, and then we're just gonna do exactly what we did here on the other side. We're gonna be contouring the cheekbones, I guess. We're starting at the ear, top of the ear, and we draw that line going down. I hope you guys can see that. So for the nose, luckily it's kind of like, it's got like a little sharp edge, this contour stick, so I don't really have to do too much. I'm just drawing the lines going down, and you can choose how close together the lines can be or how far apart, depending on how skinny or big, I guess, you want to make your nose look. What I would suggest though is not to go way too thin if your nose is really flat, because it's just going to look like a line on your nose. You know what I mean? Like, the objective is to kind of make it look like your natural nose, but just smaller. I hope you guys are getting what I'm saying. But anyway, so
I wonder what went wrong today.
Okay, so we got that going on. Sometimes I like to make a little ball right here. So it gives my nails like a little buttony, sort of cute look and everything. But yeah, so that is the contour. And this is when I'm just getting all excited because I'm close to the end where I'm gonna be looking all good. Once I'm done this part, I still got the powder sitting there baking, but I'm gonna work on my contouring still. So I'm gonna take my e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush, and this is what I use to blend my contour. The lovely thing about Rihanna's contour stick is it blends so nicely, and it does tend to get a little lighter, which is good because I don't like my contouring to be too dark and too sharp. Yeah, so basically what I like to do is, because I didn't go too far out, I like to blend downwards. Once my lines get a little farther down, then I blend upwards. And so let's try it out. I'm gonna blend up, downwards, sorry. Blending down, down, down. Okay, now it's where I want it to be because I don't want it to go farther than that. So now I'm going to blend up. And I don't know, can you guys see that? Because it just looks very, you know, like I've never had a contour stick that blends like this. I've always kind of opted for powder because I hate when my face gets oily and then it just looks a hot mess. But with this one, it just blends right in place and then it becomes matte right after. Wonderful product. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and blend what we put up at the top here, the little lines at the temple here, the temples. And now you're just blending back. And what I like to do is to kind of create like a little small, faint line to contour around the powder that we put under the lips. Again, this is just to structure the face. Yeah, so this is it. Yeah, so my face is coming to life. Yeah, we're gonna need to blend out the contour lines that we put on our nose, of course. I use two different brushes for this. I'm going to use my e.l.f. Angled Contour Brush, as well as my e.l.f. Eyeshadow C Brush, and I'll show you guys how I use both. So first, this one is just to sort of blend the lines out, but you're not blending like crazy, you're just kind of following along with the shape of the line. It's just to kind of like make it lighter but still thin, right? So you're keeping it the same like thinness, and you're just kind of going over the lines just to make it look like not as what's the word I'm trying to say, like just not as dark and sharp as it was before. So it kind of blends it a little bit. And then when you take your e.l.f. Angled brush, this is where you're really blending it out. So I like to just go upwards towards my eyes there. So I'm kind of like following along with the lines and going towards my eye, the upper part of my eye, lid. we're just gonna now blend the actual powder, Laura Mercier powder that we have sitting on our face. And here we go. I like to blend down and away.
So much louder. Now we're here to take control over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back everything and lose it all. Lose it all. Lose it all. Feel it in your arms, feel it in your legs, feel it on your fingertips and feel it in your head. Just let your body go. Just let your body go. Just let your body go.
So yeah, now the face looks a little more blended. So then what I like to do is I like to use my MAC blush called Film Noir. And this is kind of like a dark purple mauve sort of color. And this is the blush to sort of tie in the contour and highlighting that I'm doing. So the last step for me is I take my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. I got a little sample from Sephora.
Between the words to say the words you remember.
And last but not least, we're gonna put some on the nose, and yeah. So I like to kind of dab it with my fingers. And I put the little ball right here. And then also I go closer to the top where just below where my eyebrows meet on the bottom lines here. And I'm kind of just putting a little bit there as well. Blend this out a little bit so it's not too much. And yeah, I think that's it. And that's it, guys. So that's how I do my highlight and contour. I hope you guys see the difference, because there is a difference from when I started and what it ended up being right now. So I'm gonna come up close for you guys on the next scene here, but I just wanted you guys to just kind of take it in, and it's quick and easy, but this is the last part you do for your makeup, and this is kind of what brings everything together and reshapes your face. So I'm just getting a little closer so you guys can see what it looks like up close and personal. Yeah, this is it. Thank you guys so much for watching.